Circuit breakers.
Okay, check your circuit breakers. Pilot, make sure that all these are set. This are set. He tells the co-pilot check his, and he makes sure everything's pushed in on him.
Set. Electrical panel.
Okay, that's this one right here. Electrical panel. Just make sure that these are standing straight up, pretty much in the off position. Everything else is off. Set.
Emergency static air.
Okay, that's this one right here. I just make sure that it's to the left and it's in the normal position. It's got the red guard on it. Normal.
Audio control panel.
Okay, check your audio control panel. That's this one right up here. Okay, you don't do anything. By the way, co-pilot doesn't do anything unless the pilot tells him to.
Okay.
Pretty much. So
I don't basically touch it.
You're a rock in the seat.
Okay.
So I say check your audio control panel. In the sim, you're gonna go VHF and UHF up. Everything else down. Interphone up. These two are off. Co-pilot's gonna go everything up and interphone on. He's gonna be doing VHF, and the pilot's going to be monitoring UHF. Okay. In the plane, the pilot just monitors UHF, unless you need to talk on VHF or you need to monitor. There's so much traffic out there, you're just going to listen. But in the sim, this is how it's going to be. In the sim, make sure the speaker or the audio right here is on speaker and not the phone. Okay, that's going to broadcast over here. In the plane, it's going to be the other way around. Okay. You're going to have your headset on. Make sure this is operational, because this is going to make sure that all of your your VOR and stuff is working correctly. And then you're going to check the volumes on all these. Pretty much just verify that they're on. Just kind of go like this and just verify that they're on. Okay. Make sure that that's normal. That's normal. Then you come down. The co-pilot's going to come down and verify that switch is up and these two are up, and that the switch that says mic is in normal and not in mask. Okay, the pilot's going to do the same thing. Then I'm going to say set. Oh, the other thing I forgot too. Make sure that this button is pushed in. Okay, this button, that's not the right button pushed in. That button is pushed in, that button is pushed in, and this button is pushed in. Makes a triangle 1, 2, and 3. Everything else, guys. Okay, just verify these are off. All your anti-ice and de-ice is off, and then these two handles are pushed in. Off.
Those are, what are those again?
These are your engine ice. It's like on the inside of your engine. Yeah. Yeah. Just make sure they're in. Off.
Fuel panel.
Okay, for the fuel panel right here, this is the first thing that I really turn anything like major on. So for the fuel panel, first thing I'm going to do is verify that my crossfeed comes on. Okay, and I'm going to go like off, and then I'm going to turn my boost pump on. Verify that I get a jump in my battery and the other boost pump. Just make sure that it shows a slight discharge. Okay. Then once those two are on, and I'm going to verify that the firewalls are open or the red things are shut. All the circuit breakers are in. Then I'm going to come and turn the battery on. Okay. And this needs to be on. Do that again, just so you can see everything. Okay. Boost pumps are on. Crossfeed comes to open. You should get a crossfeed light on, and then you just come and turn it off. You come and turn the boost pump on, and the boost pump on, verify you're getting a discharge, and then your battery comes on. And you should get some power. You should have 5 lights on. They should be the 2 generator lights that are off, the 2 inverter lights, and the instrument inverter out. And then I'm going to say check set.
Annunciator panel.
Is that? No, you got another one after
fuel panel and the fuel quantity.
Fuel quantity. Make sure that you're full on both sides. So it's 1200 on the left, 1200 on the right. They're within 100 pounds of each other. Flips and nacelles. And there should be 400 on the left, 400 on the right, approximately within 50 of each other, which they are. So we're good. Check.
Annunciator panel.
Okay, annunciator panel. Okay, go ahead and hit the test button for the annunciator panel. It's that one right there. And hold it down. Turn that off. Verify all my lights are on. And that I can dim it however bright I want it. These things right here, you don't have to check, but just so you guys know, they're backup bulbs. Anything that's got these 2 lines right here, they're all backup bulbs. In case you move anything in flight, you can pop them out and fix them. So I just verify that they're all on, dim. Okay, check.
Fire detectors.
Okay, I'm going to check for 3 lights, you check for 2. Okay, you're going to check that you got a light here and that your fire light comes on. I'm going to check that I get the fault warning and then the same 2 lights. So I'm going to say 3, you're going to say 2. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Check.
Checked. Overhead lights.
Overhead lights. Okay, you're going to just verify that these lights are on. Okay, at night you're going to turn them on to full bright, and I'm going to say go ahead and set your side, help me turn these on to full bright. When you're flying in the daytime, you'll just turn them all off. But since we're in the sim, just turn them all to full bright. And make sure they're all on. Turn this light on right here. Make sure the lights come out, lights come back on, and then I'm going to check this light back here. Pushing this button, make sure it works, and then I'm going to make sure that the oxygen button is pushed in. The emergency oxygen is pushed in. Double check that. A lot of sim instructors like to pull that out like that, and it'll bleed off your oxygen pressure and the emergency oxygen in the plane.
Okay.
And I'm going to say set.
Set. Cabin door.
Okay. The observer is going to verify that he's locked the cabin door, and he's going to say locked. I'm going to look up and make sure that we don't have a cabin door sign on there. And then I'm going to say locked.
Cabin sign.
Cabin sign is this one. I'm just going to leave off. And then you can say that completes the 4-star checklist.
That completes the 4-star checklist.
Yep. Then now we're going to start the engine. So this is going to be a battery powered start of the right engine. Okay, I'm going to time the start. You time from condition levers at low idle to light off. And monitor the fire guard. Check the right side clear. You're going to look outside and say right side clear, and I'm going to look out the left and say left side is clear. Make sure that your timer's set. Okay, and then what's going to happen is you're going to put your hand on there to push your button. Okay, and then I'm going to give them the sign to start the right engine, which is a 2 sign, kind of like the hook 'em horns kind of thing. I'm going to come down here to start the engine, and I'm going to hit the right starter. When I hit this, I'm going to hack my clock. Pilot hacks. You don't hack yet, because in the brief I say time from condition levers at low idle, light off. So when I move my condition lever to low idle, the minute you see ITT come off the wall, that's when you stop timing. So you start when I put it at low idle, and then you stop when that comes on. So I'm going to start right here, and I'm going to turn this on and hack. Okay, this time, if the sim was running, you would see a light on right here, okay, and then you'd start to see N1 spool up at 12%. You'd verify that the battery's at 18, and then you push that up like that to low idle, then you would hack. Okay, the minute I did that, you're going to hack, and you're going to see ITT come off the wall. When ITT comes off the wall, you're going to hit stop. Okay, when I see N1 come off, or when N1 comes out down here and hits 50%, I'm going to stop my time, turn the starter off, and verify that I did that within 40 seconds. Because the starter can only be on for 40 seconds. Okay. Verify that it hit 50% of 40 seconds. Okay, then I'm going to go up and check my engine instruments. I'm going to check, it's called the 6-pack, so I'm going to check my oil pressure and temperature, make sure they're within limits. Check that I have fuel flow is good. My N1 is showing low idle, which is 50 to 53%. Check that the RPMs are spooling up. Torque shouldn't be doing anything, and ITT should be up between 500 600, sometimes a little higher, but not much. I'm going to give the chief thumbs up. Okay, at that time I'm going to push the power lever on the engine side, on the engine that we're using, up to 70% N1. Okay, 70% N1. I'm going to turn my right generator on. Okay, which should not give